Hey, what's up, everybody? How you all doing? This is Dios Neri Pellegrin, aka Dios. Good evening, good Thursday. We're a few days from Christmas, wherever you're watching this. Obviously, for those here in the States, great stuff. I'm happy you're on here. Before I go on and before we start building an audience here and Facebook builds an audience, hello to everyone as they start joining and jumping on here while Facebook joins as a business. I want to let everyone know whether you watch this later on the recording or obviously while you're watching this live right now, I want you to understand and know that someone shared this with you. This page, this movement, this business, you're here because someone shared this. Someone put this in your inbox. Someone put this in your email. Someone put this in your news feed. Someone put this. So what's up, Sarah? What's up, Toby? What's up, Bill? Hey, everybody. Hey, Chad. Hey, Anna. So make sure before I kick this off and talk a little bit about myself and then a little bit about what the post says, I want everybody to understand and know someone pointed you here. If no one shared this with you and organically it just got to you, I want you to please go to your friends list. Somebody in your friends list has to have shared this business to you or is already in this business. So it's very important you go back to them. You're not going to join me. I'm not going to send you a link. I don't, unless obviously if you came here because of me, but whoever sent you here, someone sent you here. You're not here by chance. You're not here for a reason. You're here to obviously improve your credit, build your cash flow, put more money in your pocket from your W-4 adjustments, reduce your taxes, increase savings, make smart investments. You're here for multiple reasons. I'm going to talk to you about what this business has done for me personally and what it continues to do for me personally. How, as the title says, I have complete freedom this holiday season. I have freedom all year round for the most part, thanks to this business. But school ties me down, guys. I got 2 kids, a wife, my 2 boys, my 2 kids. Today was their last day of school, so literally I have complete freedom because now I'm able to travel with the family, and that's actually what we're that's actually what we're doing on Saturday. We're packing up Friday night, going to bed, and heading out down south on Saturday. We're actually going down to Florida. One of my brothers, my only brother, my youngest brother, was relocated down to the Tampa area, so I'm going to be down in the Tampa area for basically the next 2 weeks. And that's all thanks to this business. I'll tell you a little bit about why that's freedom for me, because before I started doing this, I was not fortunate to have that type of freedom to take a week off or 2 weeks off, let alone this time of the year. I used to work retail, and for those of you who never worked retail, don't know or don't care for retail, I'll just tell you, when you work retail, you work when no one else doesn't. So that's basically it. You're always working. So, but look, real quick, my name is Dios Neri for those joining on there now. I know we're going to start sharing this. We'll start building up this audience. I'm not going to be here that long. I'm going to keep this under 15 minutes. It's going to be quick, short, simple, and sweet. Look, this business has done a lot for me, a lot for my business partners, a lot for many of my team members, a lot for most of us. It's very, very simple. Whether you're watching this now, watching this live, or later in the recording, understand that this business has primarily 5 sorts of income streams. There's the income shifting membership you get. You're seeing it right behind me. It shows it right down the screen there behind me. You might see it backwards just because you're watching on the other side of my camera. But look, very, very simple. What this is number one, my Econ, the business that we're all a part of, the business that you're watching, is the business that allows me the complete freedom to go down to Florida here the next 2.5 weeks until my kids go back to school. Is this business. This business, whether you're great at recruiting and selling, or you're starting off using the products and then become great at that, because like anything, it takes time to become great at stuff. However, when you join, you connect, you immediately get the income shifting membership that gives you 5 cash flow streams. Very simple. Correcting your tax withholding. That's the first thing you're going to do when you join my Econ and become a part of my Econ. You're going to learn how to correct your tax withholding. For the most part, you all have a job. Every single one of you has a job. I will tell you this simple. This isn't me coming up with this number. This is from the Internal Revenue Service, aka the IRS. 80% of Americans are overpaying on their taxes, either weekly, bi-weekly, or however your pay cycle is. 80%. That means that right now we've got 26 people 30 people, that basically means that 8 out of every 10, so basically about 20, well, there's 24 of you right now. So right now about, oh, we just jumped up to 32. Anywhere from 8 to 12, minus the 30, the majority, you 80% of you are paying more in your taxes. So 8 out of 10 is, 8 out of 10 with 30 people watching us, that tells me that basically 8 times 3, 24 to 26 of you of the 30 some odd people watching us, obviously it's going to change because we're going up and down, are overpaying your taxes if you still have a job. That's the wrong way of doing your finances. The thing is, you don't know that because you're not shown that. Your parents weren't wealthy. It's the reason you're not wealthy. Your friends aren't wealthy because if they were, you'd be wealthy too, because there's a great saying that says it. You're the average of the 5 to 7 people you spend the most time with. So if you're here watching this video, more than likely you're not wealthy, or you are wealthy, you're just growing, you're part of our team, whatever the fact is, but at the end of the day, you're not wealthy and you don't understand why it doesn't serve you purpose to wait for the end of the year to collect $2,000 to $7,000, $8,000. Again, it depends on your situation. That's why it pays you no benefit to wait till the end of the year to collect that money. Why? Because think about what happens in those 12 months while you're waiting for your tax refund. You're putting things on your credit card. You're taking out loans. You might even be doing the worst thing possible. And I know because I was there. I was there years ago where you were doing payday loans. Look, payday loans are a complete scam. They rip you off tremendously. But look, you fall for it. People fall for it because they're able to go get $400, $600, $800 very quick. And then at the next pay cycle, you get it back. But you don't realize how much you pay back. And they've become snakes because Obama changed. I'm not going to go into laws and rules, but there was a change done with the Obama administration. Payday loans had to change the way they did it. And then they started breaking it down into pay cycles. And it just killed you because you thought because you didn't have to pay at the next pay cycle, it just broke down and just, oh my God. Just look, again, the reason why you're broke and living paycheck to paycheck is you're letting Uncle Sam take the thousands of dollars that you could have today in your pocket, the hundreds today in your pocket. You're giving it up to Uncle Sam. Guess what? Uncle Sam is wealthy. This country knows what to do with the money they hold from us. They know how to invest it in stock markets, mutual funds, grants, all sorts of things they can do it to invest it. You don't know that. So by having your tax withholding incorrectly and getting it at the end of the year, you're now taking on all this extra debt, paying interest, taking out loans, God forbid payday loans, which I was there years ago. Those are the worst things that can ever happen to anybody if you need it. Believe me, just go find a friend or find something else. Do not do a payday loan, but it is what it is. You're accruing all those additional charges. However, instead, if you were able to put that extra $200 to $500 in your paycheck every single month, following my Iconz change shows you, you wouldn't have to. You would start eliminating debt, which is cash flow number 4 that you see right here on the screen. I mean, first, you correct your tax withholding. Second, you do the smart credit system. With the smart credit system, you're going to actually see and uncover how you repair your credit, how you fix your credit. Oops, sorry, that's not what I wanted to hit. I wanted to actually do presentation mode so you guys can see it better. Give me 1 second here, and right there. There you go. Now you guys can see it a little bit better. So, oops. There they all are right there on the bottom of the screen. Oops, on the bottom of the screen. So look, correcting your tax withholding, smart credit repair, you all have poor credit or low credit or not great credit. If you don't have credit over 730, 740, realistically anything over 720, you're going to be okay. Really, most loans over 700, you're fine. 720, 730 is just a great place to be because you qualify for a lot of those special promotions. Usually when you see leases, mortgages, whatever rate you see on commercials, for those of you who watch TV, those are the rates usually for people with 720, 730 and up credit. If you're not there, then you're spending more money. So the second thing you get with this 5 cash flow streams is smart credit system. So correct your tax withholding is the first thing you're going to learn and you're going to teach you. The second thing is your smart credit system. Repair your credit. You don't have to spend thousands or hundreds of dollars paying some professional or someone who says they can fix your credit, paying $100 a month for someone to repair your credit. That's just stupid. You can join right now. At any time right now, you can hover out of this video, click on the link of whoever shared this with you, and you can start right now for just $27.95. That's just a limited holiday pricing right now For $27.95, you can start right now, and just this second cash flow stream, the smart credit system, you already get your money back just for that. Because what most companies or personal people out there, consultants, charge you to repair your credit, it's going to range anywhere from $500 to $1,500 just for the service. If you do monthly service, they're going to charge you anywhere from $80, $75, $80 on the low scale, up to $100 to repair your credit. Here's the thing. They're going to have to take a long time repairing your credit. Why? Because why would they repair your credit in 30 or 60 days when they're only going to get 80 or 90 or 160 or $200 from you? They're going to want to take 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 months to repair your credit. Why? Because now they get 7, 10, 12 times whatever their monthly subscription is to do that. Well, with my income, with my Econ, this business that we're all a part of, you get the smart credit system. You yourself can repair your own credit. You yourself can learn how to do the credit repair. You can then do it to your friend, to your family, to your parents. I have business partners who go to some of their family or friends who aren't interested in doing more of the business. They just want to repair their credit. They don't care about anything else in my Econ. Well, just with this thing that you learn right here, you can sell your own services to friends, families, neighbors, or anybody who doesn't want to come in my Econ, which doesn't make sense because it's just $27.95 to join. The additional 4 cash flow streams are ridiculous that it makes no sense for someone to join. But I understand. We have those parents, we have those brothers, we have those friends who just say, I just want you to fix my credit. I don't want to do anything else. Well, then at that point, you can say, okay, well, pay me $100 a month and give me 5 months, and I'll take care of everything for you. And that's it. So that's a second cash flow stream that my Econ teaches you. The next one, and a very important one, is minimizing your taxes via the cash flow manager. Now, what I want to tell you is, right now, if you wanted to become a business owner in America, meaning you want to buy McDonald's, you want to have a franchise McDonald's, well, prepare yourself. That's going to cost you about $1.6 million, $1.2, $1.3 million, depending on the location, to buy a McDonald's. If you wanted to buy a car wash or open up a car wash, you're looking at anywhere from, on the low side, $50,000, $75,000, up to 6 figures, even multiple 6 figures, to have a car wash. Barbershop, same thing. Any type of business, you're spending tens of thousands of dollars. Well, the reason why you're also gonna minimize your taxes is by joining today at $27.95. If you join today, that promotion can end. It's not going to last very long. It's only through the holidays. You join today at $27.95. You are a business owner. So what does that allow you to do? That allows you to write off a lot of things you cannot as an employee. For example, if you have your normal job, let's say you're a cashier at any retail store, any location, you're a cashier. Well, the gas you spend going to or whatever for your job is not a tax write-off. Your payments to your car is not a tax write-off. Your cell phone is not a tax write-off. You can't write off a home office because you have a job. You don't have a business. Well, joining this business, my Econ, qualifies you immediately as an independent business owner, which allows you to write off, like in my example, this is in my basement. I'm in my basement. I have a home office. I don't know the square footage, but I've got 150, 200 square foot. I can take a percentage of my mortgage based on the square footage of my house and write that off. I can also take the cell phone I'm on right now and write off the cell phone, the equipment, the accessories, the monthly charges, the monthly service. All of that stuff is a write-off. Things like a TV, a computer, a laptop, microphones, accessories, things I need for my business are all tax write-off. Right now, most things you buy and spend, you're a consumer. They're just things that they serve a purpose. They give you immediate gratitude because that's what all these marketing does to you. That does for you. They show you how to buy for you to get that instant gratification. But that's about it. There's no additional back end offers like the tax advantages, and that's the third cash flow stream of my Econ. Number 4, debt elimination. If you follow the first 3, you're going to get out of debt because you're going to put more money in your pocket from your job by correcting your tax withholding. You're going to save money by improving and repairing your credit, which now means you're going to pay a lesser interest rate and save money, and you're also going to minimize your taxes. So these first 3 things are going to put money in your pocket, which then you can start to eliminate some of your debt. Well, why would you want to eliminate debt? Very simple. I mean, for obvious reasons, you know why you need to eliminate debt. But second of all is you can't move forward until you start paying off debt. Debt is what's holding you back. Debt is what hurts most Americans. And the reason you pay high debt is because you're paying high taxes. You're paying high interest rates because of poor credit. Those are things that this business right here, My Econ, will show you how to fix and repair. The last cash flow stream is the investment educations. Some people will tell you, don't believe when people tell you they get 10 to 15% return in their investment portfolio. Look, we have people doing way over 10 to 15% return on their investments on a monthly and obviously more important on a yearly basis thanks to the investment strategies. The thing is that most of you, if you don't have any wealth management, wealth education, you don't have a systems like My Econ, what you were told is go to school, get a great job. While in the meantime, while you're going to school, think about what's happening. You're incurring a whole lot of debt. Not to mention the car you probably buy, the wife or the man you decide to marry. There's probably a big $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 party for the wedding. There's a $200,000 house. Combined, there's probably another $60,000 in student loan. So by the time you follow the American dream before I had this business, before I came into business, you are now hundreds of thousands of dollars into debt and no investments because you're told, do all that stuff, get a good job, and then start saving money. Well, you want to know what the banks give you if you put $100,000 in the bank for savings? For those of you who are fortunate enough to put $100,000 together, they'll give you about 0.01%. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but no matter how amount of money you put in the bank, you can put $1 million in the bank, and at 0.01%, you're going to see $100 maybe. At best, $1,000. However, do you know what the bank did with that money? If you put money in their savings, in a CD, in a mutual fund, in a money market, and whatever with the bank, they're giving you the 0.01% because, again, you have no education. You don't have My Econ. It's going to show you investments education. You're getting 0.01% to, at best, maybe a 1%. We have people becoming multimillionaires, not just promoting My Econ, but also using the right investment strategies. And believe me, you're going to get a whole lot more than just 0.01 or even 1%. You're going to get anywhere from 7, 8, 9% on the low side, up to 10, 12, even 15% on the high side. So that's the fifth part of My Econ and why it's so powerful. So when you combine it, that's basically the business I'm talking to you all about it. I'm going to share with you how I've been able to generate almost $95,000 in the last 6.5 months. But that's with a separate way you can also make money. So these are 5 ways you can make money just using the products, just using the services. Again, correcting your tax withholding, the smart credit system, repairing and fixing your credit, minimizing your taxes via the cash flow manager, debt elimination, you need to get out of debt, and finally, investment education. These 5 you get for just $27.95 with the membership if you sign up today. Again, you want to hover out of this video. Someone shared this with you. Click on their link. Inbox them. Reach out to them. There's a friend. There's a family. There's somebody who pointed you to this page, who pointed you to this video. Go back to them. Get signed up today. Limited time. You've got to act fast. The $27.95 is only through the holidays. It will expire. It will go back up to, oh my God, a whole $34.95. So it's not a huge amount of money that My Econ is, even on a normal. But $27.95, look, at the end of the day, you always want to get in wherever it costs you the least. Right now, it's the least it'll cost you is right now at $27.95. So you're going to want to hover out of this video and go click on that link or reach out to whoever shared this with you. So I just spoke about the 5 cash flow streams within My Econ. These 5 cash flow streams you have access to as soon as you join and get started tonight with us. However, in my example, I've also generated, on top of, I don't have a job, so I couldn't do anything. This is all I do full time. I don't have a job. I'm a business owner. I market online. However, I use a smart credit system. My credit repair, I've been able to improve my credit over, I think it's been almost 100 points now in the last 6 months. Guys, I'm going to be very honest with you. I really don't do much of the product, so I can probably bump it up a whole lot more if I was more focused into it. But I'm building a business. I'm focused more on what I'm about to show you here shortly. Minimizing taxes, I've been doing that for 2 years since I've been an online business owner because I minimize my taxes by being a business owner. You can't become a business owner anywhere else for $27.95. You become a business owner here joining us tonight for just $27.95. Debt elimination, guys, I've been able to reduce so much debt. I've got all my cards paid off. I've got my mortgage was not caught up. I've got so much of my bills that I've caught up thanks to this business. And now I've also got investment education that I've done. So, you know, in my example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip my camera around, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you and show you how and why I've been able to generate almost $95,000 thanks to this business. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my back office for my Iconz. Now, for those, you know, I want to show you it's a real website. There's my first name, the beginning. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to first click here on Sponsorship Viewer. And I'm going to do this for a main reason. I want to show you when I joined. I want to show you guys when I joined. I joined May 29th. I joined May 29th, 2018. That's when I activated this account. I've personally sponsored about 56 people. And as of today, my team, thanks to all of our work, not just me, not just 2 people, not just 3 people, all 56 of us have duplicated and turned this team to over 4,200 people. Ignore this. Some people say, well, it shows you just joined this day. This is just the renewal date. Every single month, my Iconz charges me $34.95. That's the date I'm going to get charged next. That's all that is. Here's the important date I want to show you. May 29th, 2018. That's when I activated my account. That's when I started. I know for those watching us live, you know what date today is, but just so you all know, December 20th, Thursday, December 20th, May 29th. So that's under 7 months, in less than 7 months. So here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my commissions. We actually got to see today what I'm going to get paid out tomorrow because we get paid every single Friday. So the way I've been able to generate this money is I'm selling and promoting this business. Now, before you think that's difficult, before I show you the money and the amount, before I do that, I want to explain something to you. Right now, there are 62 of you watching this live. Thousands are going to watch this video for the next few days, weeks, years, forever. This is real estate. This video is going to be up forever until Facebook takes it down, until we take it down. So obviously what I do is very, very simple. People say, well, how can I sell? How do I promote the business? How do I do? Do I have to harass my neighbors, my friends, my family? No, I don't harass anyone. What I do is exactly what I'm doing right here with you. Is I go on my phone, I have my pages, I have Instagram, I have YouTube, I have Facebook, I have all of those, LinkedIn, Craigslist, Google, all of that stuff, Bing ads. I use all of those social media sites and I do videos like these. I talk to people. I share people what this business is, what it does for us. People then are interested to learn how they do this. They're interested to learn how they can correct their taxes, how they can get the credit repair, how they can minimize their taxes, how they can eliminate debt, and lastly, how they can get investments education. When they decide to join, just like you're going to join today, somebody gets paid. I'll get paid, my team gets paid, many people get paid. Anytime one person joins my Iconz, at minimum, 3 to 5 people are being paid by that one sale. I'm gonna say it again. Every time one person joins my Iconz, there are about 3, maybe even 4 or 5 people who are getting paid to one person joining and signing up. That's how I've been able to do this, is I use social media. And today they just updated it. So tomorrow, December 21st, I'm going to receive basically a $2,000 paycheck. As you can see here, every single Friday, I've been seeing 4 figures. I'll scroll down to my very first paycheck. I started May 29th. And as you can see here, week ending June 1st, paid out on June 8th, I earned my smallest paycheck, $457. From there, they went up or down depending on what it is. $1,900, $23. You can see almost $4,800 here. I mean, $6,700 here, $5,000, $6,000. I mean, there you can see. At the end of the day, what this meant for me since May 29th, if I drill into my paycheck that I'm getting tomorrow, simply what this means, since May 29th, in less than 7 months, Icon, this business has generated me, thanks to me and my team showing this to other people who might be interested in repairing their credit, it's generated me $94,000. $94,000, almost $95,000. There still is another week left, I believe, maybe 2 before the end of the year. So basically, in 7 months, I'll be generating just slightly or might hit 6 figures. So I don't know who you are. I don't know what your financial situation is. I can tell you, me, myself, I've earned at most, when I receive my W-2s at the end of the year, the most I've ever earned in corporate America was probably right around there, $85,000 to $90,000, give or take. That's what my highest income tax return was ever in the corporate world. It was right around where I am now. We're talking 12 months. I just showed you in less than 7 months. So we're talking about that I'm on pace to make at minimum $150,000 to $170,000 a year with this one business. Not only do I have access to these 5 cash flow systems, I also have the ability to leverage social media like I'm doing right now to share this opportunity with others, where when people join, I get paid. It's very simple. People say, I don't understand how this works. I'm gonna for the naysayers and the people who say this doesn't work, I'm gonna make it even much simpler for you. You all know Amazon. You all know Walmart. You all know Best Buy. Actually, I'm going to show it to you while I'm doing this. So I don't know if you knew this, but you can go to Best Buy, you can go to Walmart, you can go to Amazon, you can go to Sprint, T-Mobile, YouTube, and you can become what's called an affiliate of them. You can get your own link and sell. Let's say you have a YouTube channel and you just want to, you just bought a Sony camera from Best Buy and you really love this camera and you made a video about it. Well, you can go get an affiliate link for that camera and get paid if people click on your link on your YouTube channel. That's exactly what we do. We have an amazing system. We have income shifting membership. The income shifting membership that gives you 5 cash flow streams: correcting your tax withholding, repair your credit, minimizing your taxes via the cash flow manager, debt elimination, investments education. I have an amazing product that 80 to 90% of Americans need. So what do? Is I take this product and I tell the world how amazing it is, what it's done for me, what it's done for others. For me, it's generated me well over $100,000 because I paid off debt, I've repaired my credit, I've saved on interest, and I've also made $94,000. For those who say, well, I don't believe how this can work, it's very simple. Here, you all know this place, right? You guys all know Best Buy. Well, very simple. What you don't know about Best Buy is you can scroll down to the bottom and you see over here this little partnerships button right here, and you see affiliate program. You can become an affiliate marketer or affiliate for Best Buy. Join the Best Buy affiliate program. Sign up, and what happens is you're going to get your own link, like I do, for this amazing business that teaches you financial education. The reason I don't do Best Buy is very simple, guys. Best Buy is only selling you things to become a consumer. My Econ is showing you and selling you things so you can become a producer. There's a big difference. I make money off of stuff I buy on Best Buy. I mean, for an example, I need this. I need this from Best Buy. I need this microphone. I need this iMac or that iMac. I need this MacBook Pro. I bought from Best Buy. Fortunately, because of this $27.95 business, I'm able to write all of that off and reduce my taxes. It's the same reason why you guys are frustrated with our president. Our president doesn't show his taxes. Why? Because the world, the U.S., the taxpayer, would be frustrated to see that he pays less taxes than you. All he's doing, he's using what's legal, what is available here in this country. As a capital gains guy, as a business owner, he has write-offs which doesn't have to pay back as much taxes. So join this for $27.95. You get to learn how Trump and many of the other wealthy people here in the U.S. don't pay as much on taxes as you do. That's another one. So I'll show you guys one more for those who say, well, I don't know how this works. How does referral works? Well, here's another one you guys all recognize. Amazon. This place is probably making millions by the hour, by the minute. If I scroll down to the bottom, now let me look for it because I haven't seen it. I haven't been doing this in a while. But if I go down here and look for it, Subscribe. Sorry guys, as you can see, this is live. I'm not making this up. This says about its affiliates here. Shoot, they might. Oh, it's up here. Make money with us. Here you go. Here's Amazon. Here's the website. Here's Amazon's website. All I'm doing is scrolling down. Make money with us. Become an affiliate. Again, you can make money so many ways online. I just showed you a few. That's just some of the things we show you, we teach you. I don't promote Amazon. I don't promote Best Buy. I don't sell anything on there because there's a lot of people who work on that. Plus, here's the biggest reason. I'm going to give you the reason why not everyone promotes on Amazon or Best Buy or affiliates with them. It's because if you sell an item with them, the percentage of commissions is very, very small. So you have to be doing a large volume to make the money I showed you that my Iconz pays you. The great thing is my Iconz is paying out 240% every single time someone joins. I would rather make 240% with my Iconz, which is going to teach Americans things they need to become wealthy, than go into Amazon, Best Buy, and Walmart, promote a link to a camera, to a laptop, to an iPhone. That's only going to maybe make me $2, $3, $4, because they're paying out percentage. I mean, they're paying out 1 to 5%. Don't think you're going to become rich just selling links and promoting. It works. Look, if you love doing YouTube and you love to test out and demo out products, great, do it. It's perfect because you're going to embed your link in your description page, and hopefully thousands and millions of people end up going to your page, and maybe you get some people who buy that camera or buy that device that you're demoing for them with your link. However, the reason my Iconz is powerful is, like I showed you or told you, 240% payout every time somebody joins. On top of that, you get these 5 cash flow streams. You get 5 cash flow streams that tells you and shows you how you can become filthy rich or wealthy following these strategies. You're not going to find that buying a camera at Best Buy. You're not going to get that getting a laptop. Well, you could get that getting a laptop at Best Buy, but you're going to have to join this opportunity by clicking on the button, scrolling down below, click on the button, whoever shared this with you, click on their link, join, and yes, you could make lots of money with your laptop because literally, guys, I got that phone that you guys are on and this cell phone. This is my blood. This is my heartbeat. This is my life. If this thing, there's a reason I have 2 cell phones. I used to work in the cell phone industry, which goes back to the lifestyle and why I have the freedom to enjoy this holiday season. I used to take care of customers. They tell me, this device makes me $10,000 a day. I have to have this device working $10,000 a day. So when I used to sell cell phones, I used to tell people, well, if this device makes you $10,000 a day and it's not working and you're complaining because I'm not fixing it in time or it's going to take a day or two, well, let's walk over here and let's show you a second phone, because I don't know about you, but if you're making $10,000 a day or $10,000 a month, you better have 2 phones. So I have 2 phones. I have 2 phones because I have my personal, my business, but I have 2 cell phones for that very reason. If something would happen to the other one, I have to have this one that I'm on in case something happens. I'm going to Florida for the next 2 weeks. I'm gone for the next 2 weeks. I just told you I spent 8-9 years working at Sprint. I was a general manager, a manager of many stores with them. And guys, did you know that retail, specifically Sprint, I know many other retailers do this, but the weekend before Thanksgiving until the first weekend in January, until after the 1st, you're literally blacked out. I could not take vacation from the weekend before Thanksgiving, so that's typically between November 18th to the 21st until January 3rd. When I worked for Sprint, when I worked in retail, I was blacked out, meaning I could not take vacation time. I could call off, I can take sick time if stuff like that happened, but you could not take vacation. I was a manager. I had to decline people for vacation. So think about it, for 8-9 years while I was working in retail and Sprint, I couldn't take vacations during a holiday. The last 2 years I've been fortunate, I've been working online. The last 7 months, this business has completely changed my life. These last 7 months, I mean, $95,000 in this last 7 months. I don't know about you, but anyone who just got $95,000 in just a few months, that's life-changing. So for me, I'm disappearing. I'm going down south to the Tampa area, maybe even hit up Miami and Fort Lauderdale area for the next 2.5 weeks because I have freedom now. The only thing that holds me back is school, because all I need is this, my cell phone, and my laptop, which I showed you guys earlier. Those two things allow me to run my business full time, all day. Most of my business runs on autopilot. It's running 24/7 without me going. So I can be at a theme park. I can be driving down to Florida. I can be flying, and I'm still making money. Actually, I'll show it to you. I just told you I'm leaving these next 2 weeks to go down to Florida. I'm spending the next 2 weeks in Florida. I will show you in 3 weeks what my paycheck looks like even while on vacation. Like that's the opportunity, and that's the reason I do this. I'll be honest with you. I can show you guys a video. I can show you guys a video and let it play in the background while you see it. We just got back from Las Vegas. Literally about a month ago. We were in Las Vegas at the beginning of November. There's a video highlight of what it was. Look, everything you can imagine: mansion, exotic cars, VIP at the hottest club in Vegas, party bus. We rode up in a party bus to the Dreas nightclub. We had an up-and-coming huge hip-hop group, Dre Shrimp. I don't know what their name is. Sorry, I'm not that hip. I don't know all the new guys. But hip-hop group, I mean, we're talking, I'm not going to say the money because this will spook many of you, but let's just say VIP, bottles popping all night. We had a mansion. There's the mansion right there. There's all the exotic cars in the background. That's what we had for an entire week. And we had it mostly for a weekend. And, you know, I don't tell you this to show off. I don't tell you this to give you hopes. I tell you this to open up the possibility and understand what's possible thanks to this business. I just told you years ago, I wasn't able to take vacations during the holidays. I was blacked out. I worked retail. I had to work. This is what we do every time we do events, every time we meetings. We rent exotic cars. Some of us own exotic cars, but those of us who don't own it, we will own it. Those of us who don't own it, we rent them. We stay at mansions. We shut down clubs. We show up in limousines, in party buses. I mean, whatever the heck you want. But at the end of the day, I like to show this because I want you to understand this is all awesome. That stuff is all great. The cars, the mansions, the partying, the no limits, the not having to, like, dude, I don't check I check my bank accounts once a week just to make sure there's nothing fraudulent going on. But I don't know about you guys, but when I was broke, when I was struggling, I always had to check my bank account. Shit, while I was at the supermarket or at the store shopping, I had to log in to check and see, okay, will this clear? How much I got? What's my cart look like? You know, and I know many of you, drop a number one for those of you who've been there. Drop a number one if you've been there where you literally been shopping and you're checking your bank account to make sure you're able to process and not get kicked out or, you know, told you're declined. I mean, drop the number one. I don't see any number ones yet. Give me some thumbs up. But drop some number ones. I want to see, has anybody ever been at the opportunity? I mean, guys, I don't check my bank account. I don't check it at all. I check it once or twice a week. And again, I just do it to make sure there's no fraudulent charges. But believe me, I was there before this business, before my econ, before this business I showed you, I was where I had to go and check. Okay, all right, I got enough money. This is going to clear. So look, I've been there. We've all been there. The thing is that's temporary. You don't have to stay there. This opportunity can get you out there, but you've got to believe in yourself first and foremost, then believe in the system, believe in this business, and believe on our team. We're going to help you along the way, but it's going to have to come down to you. So again, for those who joined us late, if you're ready to get started, you got to act fast. $27.95 is the promotional price. It will be ending by the time the holidays end. So you want to act fast. You want to move fast. Awesome. I see all the ones. So look, I know we've all been broke. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. At some point, we've all been broke. The great thing, like I mentioned earlier, is you don't have to stay broke. Staying broke is a choice. You don't have to stay there. You can change that, but you have to get started. Click on the link. I don't know, again, who sent this to you, but click on the link and get started. Only $27.95. That price will go back up to the normal price of $34.95, but you can get started with whoever sent you here. So that basically is it, guys. Look, I'll end it with this. I am not I showed you guys the Lambos, the Rolls Royce, the Ferraris. I'm not all into just the fancy cars. I'm not all into all of that stuff. I'll be honest with you why 2 years ago when I watched the video, I joined this business. I joined this business 2 years ago, very simple. I have my 2 boys and I have my wife. The corporate world for 16, 17 years consumed all my time. I just told you earlier, for those who jumped on late, I've already made what I've ever made, more than what I've ever made in a year in the corporate world. And I've made it in less than 7 months, thanks to this business. But the money was never the reason. The real reason I did this was freedom, was the lifestyle, was being able to leave and go whenever I wanted. Look, these next 2 weeks are going to be amazing because I got my 2 boys. I got my wife. We're driving down to Florida. We're leaving Saturday, actually. Saturday, first thing in the morning. We're packing tomorrow. We'll leave over Saturday. Guys, look, I'm going to tell you right now, I've driven many exotic cars. I've stayed in multiple mansions. I've flown to different exotic resorts and parts of the world. Nothing ever pumps me up and gets me as excited as when I get to go and travel with my family without having to worry first, money, work, and nothing else. I mean, literally, there's nothing better. I mean, right now, my kids just finished school today, and I'm able to take off, disappear, and not worry about anything. I got cameras in my house. I got all the Wi-Fi set up. I got lights turning on when I want. You know, it's 2019, so for security measures, my house is good. I can literally be in my house remotely from my cell phone, so I'm good. I can take off. But I did that for a reason. The corporate world took a lot away from me. Not all of you know this about me, but my youngest son, Jacob, was born with spina bifida. I'm not going to go too much into the story. At the end of the day, it's open spine. He had it at the lowest extremity. We were told he wouldn't walk. We were told all this nonsense of what we would possibly wait. We were told he might be a mashed potato. While I was in the corporate world, my wife had to go to all the surgeries. I went to some of them. There were things I wasn't able to be there for them. And I know this touches home for a lot of you. There were things I missed. I've missed important surgeries. I've missed important checkups. I've missed appointments. I've missed concerts during the holidays because the corporate world consumes you. They don't give you time for yourself. You're building someone else's dream. I was there. I'm telling you, I was there. You know how I had to get out of the corporate world or disappear for a moment? Because I had company cars. I didn't have a boss on me. It's different than many of you. Many of you probably have your supervisor or boss with you. I didn't have that for the last 7 years of my corporate world. I was wherever I wanted to be and no one was above me except for the phone. My boss can call me at any moment and wonder where I'm at, whether I'm at a location, whether I'm with the customer, whether I'm at a store, wherever it is. So I had to sneak out to go and do things because think about it. For those of you who have a child with special needs, there are multiple appointments and multiple things throughout the week and throughout the month that you have to have. No job is going to allow you all this time off. I mean, it's impossible. It's the reason why my wife never had a job, or when he was born, no longer went back to a job and stayed at home because we decided we would sacrifice things. We would sacrifice vacation. We would sacrifice time off. We would sacrifice going out. Why? Because of money. Because I have a child with special needs. She's not working. I'm the only one bringing in the bread. And we got to sacrifice things. So, that's the main reason. I want you all to understand that's the main reason I'm here. I never want you to think the money, this guy only thinks about the money, exotic cars. I'm speaking to those of you, whether you have kids with special needs or don't, but for those of you who are literally tired of living someone else's dream, you felt like you're lost, you felt like there's got to be something else. That's something else. I've only been doing this for 2 years, guys. Right around 2 years. I started this business. I started this industry about October, November of 2016. So I've hit my 2-year mark. But in the last 7 months, things have truly, truly changed for me. And look, if you have a child with special needs, if you just want to be home, if you don't want to miss things, I'm telling you, this business can give that to you. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's easy. Because I'm going to be very, very honest with you. Anything worth having, anything worth attaining, anything worth achieving is going to take work. If you wanted to win that basketball tournament, you had to work your butts off. If you wanted to lose diet. If you wanted to lose weight, you had to work your butt off. If you wanted to get that promotion at your job, you had to outwork somebody for it. Whatever it is you've ever wanted, you always have to put in the work. So I want you to understand it's going to take work. However, take it from me. I went from making $6, $7, $8 an hour when I was a teenager, when I first jumped into the corporate world in my career, and I left right around $40 an hour. I just showed you how in just 7 months, I've turned it into $95,000. $95,000 at a job is equivalent to making $46 an hour. So again, I'm going to remind you, I want this to hit you in the head. The corporate world in 16 years, took me 15, 16 years to go from $7, $8, $9 an hour up to about 40, 41, which was the highest I ever made before I got laid off, actually, because it wasn't that I quit or I was fired. I was laid off. I was given a severance. They were doing reductions, and I was laid off. So think about it. In 14 to 15 years, I went from the bare minimum, $8, $7, $9 an hour, all the way up to $45,000. I just showed you on my screen how this business has generated me over $94,000 in just the last 6.5 months. That's the reason why I'm here, is because of how fast this is able to happen. But don't get it twisted. I was not playing around. I was not trying this out. I was serious. I took this serious. I connected with the right team, which is who we are a part of. I did the work. I learned. I understood how this works, and I just kept implementing. When I got frustrated, when I wasn't getting the results, I worked harder. I tried to uncover what it didn't take. So I want you to understand this is very, very rewarding, but it rewards those who pay off and put in the work. So thank you all for watching. Again, if you're ready to start, Christy's asking for info. Look, there's no info anywhere here. There's no info. I'm not giving you info. You can't, unless if you find me, you can't get information from anyone here on this page. Someone shared this video with you. Just hover out of this video if you're on your cell phone, or go back to the original post. Someone gave you a link in the original post for you to join and for you to get started. So go back and look for that link to get started. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to send you a link because I don't have one. Sorry, I'm reading the comments here because I don't have one. But if you hover out and ask and find out who shared this with you, you'll find a link. If you can't find a link anywhere, you have no idea who shared this with you, well, then you're going to just have to search your friends. Some of your friends, someone on your newsfeed, someone here in Facebook shared it, either shared this with you, and if they didn't share with you, they're part of this business. Go and find them, reach out to them, and join them. There's a reason we do that. Think about it. Some people say, well, why is it so secretive? Why are we not giving links? Think about it, guys. I don't want to make all the money. I don't want to get all the sales. I want my team to make the sales. The great thing about this business, like I told you earlier, this business pays to about 3 to 5. Every time someone joins, 3 to 5 people at minimum are getting paid off of that. So I don't want it all for me. I want it for everyone. I want my entire team meeting. It's not just about me. And it's the same thing when you join. When you lock arms with us tonight, click on the link, whoever shared this with you, and you join tonight, you get the same things. You get all of the content. You get all this help. And we're not stealing traffic or sales from you. We're going to give it to you. We want everybody to win. So look, guys, for a dad, married, spent a lot of years in the corporate world, life has completely changed. I'm excited to go to Florida these next 2 weeks. I'm excited to just disappear, not worry about money, not worry about a job, not worry about work. This business is going to run on autopilot. Check back with me in about 2 weeks. I'll show you how my paycheck either probably went up, because I'm going to tell you it's going to go up because this promotion's ending, so people are joining very, very fast. I'm going to show you how I'm still in Florida, vacationing with my family, and I'm still making multiple four figures thanks to this business, my Iconz. So with that, I won't see you before this. I want to wish you all a Merry, Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year if I don't see you also before that. Have a safe and wonderful holiday. God bless you all. Again, go back to whoever shared this with you. There is no link here. So go back to whoever shared this with you. Find the person who shared this with you and get started with them. It's my pleasure to be with you here tonight. It was an honor being with you guys here. I can't wait to see you on our team. $27.95 to start. It will end very, very fast, so get started quick. God bless you all. Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year. I am out.